Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you something that I am so excited about. I'm a freaking mess. I washed my hair probably 3 days ago and threw it up in this bun. I put some makeup on today, so you know, there's that. But this is my husband's sweater with a giant chocolate stain on it. So, feeling really good. I am making such a tremendous change in my life and I am so excited about it. Most of us, if not probably all of us, has at least one thing that we are most insecure about. And for me, and for I'm sure a lot of people, it's my smile. I hate my smile, and you guys have probably noticed that I have insanely crooked teeth. I have this little like vamp tooth right there. I have a weird bite. Like, I just have weird teeth, and it's always been a tremendous insecurity for me, to the point where I always came off as kind of rude because I wouldn't smile at anybody because I was too insecure to show my teeth. And thanks to SnapCorrect, I am finally going to be fixing my teeth. They do the invisible aligners like this, and I am so excited about it. You don't even need to leave your house. They send you these impressions first, and I'll show you how to make a good impression. I'll show you an unboxing of your impressions, and then from then on I'll show you a little update as I go along this process. But I am just over the moon excited about this whole situation. You don't have to leave your house, which is good for people like me who look like this 90% of the time. You don't need to go to an orthodontist or a dentist. You just upload pictures of your smile, you do your impressions, and they'll give you your treatment plan in an email with the before and after of your teeth, which I am stoked about, by the way. I am just so excited to get this process started because I've always been so emotional about my teeth, but I could never afford braces. Braces are hella expensive, and this is so much more affordable. If you go on their website, snapcorrect.com, you can see their back-to-school pricing, which is so much cheaper. Use code SNAPLauren and you can get $250 off of your aligners if you pay up front, and $60 off of your impressions. That code works on any of their promotional pricing. This is going to change my life, and it can change yours too. So first I'll show you, I just got this in the mail, and I'm going to show you what comes in the impression kit, and then I'll show you how to make a good impression. This is the SnapCorrect Truly Invisible Aligners Impression Kit. Look at that! I'm taking my first step towards the perfect smile. I'm so excited. So, the return label's already on the box like you saw, so you just mail this back with your impressions in it, which is so clever. So, when you open the box, it has some impression tips. We have, like, the most common error. They tell you to put your, to put the putty into the fridge for 30 minutes, and they just kind of walk through like what the most common errors are so that you can try and avoid it. And then they have an actual how-to, and if you go to snapcorrect.com/goodimpressions, they have a video which I've watched, and that's definitely what I'm going to be watching when I do this. And they have like an example of good impressions and poor impressions. And then they have this little impressions guide, which is clever, and it's basically the same thing. They just tell you like how to do it, walk you through like what you're supposed to do, what comes in it, the trays, you know, all that stuff. This is a great impression. They have a whole page of bad impressions with like what the most common error is, like stuff. It just really walks you through what this whole kit is about. Then they have a tray with the base and the catalyst too, because you have 2 chances to do your bottom and your top teeth. So they have this. And like you saw, they have gloves. They have some other gloves in case those ones don't fit. You need to take selfies of your smile after you've done your impressions and upload them to your account on SnapCorrect, which you'll have. And they have this little thing in there to help prop your mouth open so that you can get the best possible picture. You put your impressions in this bag, and then you put it back in here, and you put this sticker right here to like close the box before you mail it back. So that's clever. So that's everything that comes in the box. Gloves, you have 2 chances, and these are the putty, and you're going to mix them together, so you need to put them in the fridge and for at least 30 minutes before you do it. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to put those in there. I'm going to brush my teeth really well, and then I'll show you how to make a good impression, and I'm so excited! It's one of the most common errors is that the putty is too warm, and so to avoid that, leave your putty in the fridge for at least 30 minutes before you make your impressions. Put your gloves on. Make sure you have your phone out so that you or a friend can. Using only your fingertips, you're going to want to mix the putty for at least 90 seconds. Even if you're already done mixing before the 90 seconds is up, keep mixing the whole 90 seconds. After it's been 90 seconds, roll the putty to a 4-inch log. Then put the log into the tray and make sure that the putty goes all the way to the front edge of the tray. And then put the tray in your mouth. Make sure you leave the tray in your mouth for the full 3.5 minutes without rocking it or moving it. So here are my impressions. You have to make sure that you go all the way down and that you push it all the way up to the front, that you have a gum line and all of that good stuff, and that you obviously get all of your teeth. And then you just have to put it in a bag and then you can send it away. And I just have this mess with bottoms and tops, but then you just put it back in here and they already have the return label on it, which is so exciting. I am just so excited about this opportunity to partner with SnapCorrect because this is something that I've wanted to do for a really, really long time. But like I said, I could never afford it, and it was just one of those things that seemed like it was going to be out of reach for a really long time. But SnapCorrect is so much cheaper. I don't have to, since I don't have a car, it was hard for me to go to a dentist or an orthodontist, and now I don't have to. Everything I need to do can be done right here in my tiny little apartment that I can barely afford as it is, and I can afford this, and it's just a really amazing company, and I'm really excited to get started, and I'm over the moon about the whole thing. I'm so